Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and hello if you're new. Make sure that you subscribe, that way you'll never miss out on another pick a card reading. I do it on my channel every single Friday. So today we're going to be doing a pick a card reading about this full moon in Pisces that we're having on the 10th of September. So if you have not seen it yet, I want to suggest you guys go and watch my full moon in Pisces video. There's lots of information in there about how you can make this moon phase work in your favor and what you might be experiencing around this full moon. So with that being said, I also want to let you guys know if you guys want more content from me weekly. I have over 200 exclusive videos on my Patreon that I cannot put here on YouTube. So you can go and find me over there. And also there is a sale going on in my Etsy shop. For anybody that's interested, go have fun, browse, shop around, and nothing leaves my altar. Well, everything that you get leaves my altar first, and then it comes into your hands. So with all that being said, let's get into this full moon in Pisces energy and what it's going to bring to you, what you should do, and what you should look out for. So you're going to pick pile number 1, or the red Hamsa, pile number 2, the blue Hamsa, or pile number 3, the black Hamsa. Whichever one is jumping out at you, whichever one makes you feel a little tingle in your body, that's the one for you. That's the messages that are there for you, okay? So let's get started. I'm really excited. Pile number 1, everybody that picked this red Hamsa. So this Hamsa hand is something that when you keep it around you, you wear it as jewelry, you work with it, it's something that protects the owner. It bestows good health, protection from evil eye, good fortune. It's a very beautiful symbol. And the fact that you picked the red and black one, there's an energy here where the Pisces full moon is trying to protect something in your love life. Now, I don't know if this has to do with love life with a partner or love life with yourself or love life with, a sibling or your parents, relationship with a family member or a best friend. I don't know what. Those are my dogs. But let's get into what this message is for you. Now, the first card that comes up is Mariaman, and she's the mother goddess of women. And when she comes up, so she symbolizes rain and prosperity and fertility. And she specifically cares for women who were betrayed or mistreated by men, especially in past times. Specifically like those times in India or specific cultures where when the men die, the husband dies, then the tradition was that they would burn the wife with the husband even when she was still alive. So this is something that she, did not like. And so I feel like there's a few messages here that come from her. And it's to see your truth clearly. And Pisces is so much about our mind and our mental health and, everything about our mind and our thoughts, our values, our beliefs, everything in our mind. And when it comes to love, I want you guys to, before you go into marriage or before you commit, it's very important for you to know that your partner can be your friend as well as a partner. Look at their nature. Is it good? Is it something that you want to spend the rest of your life with? And look at how wise they are. Are they immature or are they mature far beyond their years? And what is it that you want? What is it that is okay and comfortable with you that you could consent to in this partner? A good relationship is in the cards for you, but you have to understand what is a good relationship to you. I mean, do you want immature? Do you want wise? Do you want older? Do you want younger? Do you want a best friend as your partner, or do you want just a provider or caretaker? What is it that you want? So these things need to be made clear, not only in yourself, within yourself, but with the universe and your gods and your spirits. They need to know what you want. Okay? Now, the next card that we have is integration. Actually, before we move on to this, I do want to say that with this Pisces full moon, there is a increase in finances, increase in money somehow that will come to you. When it comes to your work and your business, a lot of you need to take action in your work, your business, your job, your career, your employment. To secure everything down, you got to take some action. Do not rely on upper management or somebody else or a superior or a boss to advise you or to twist your head in the way that you should be moving forward, because only you know that. Okay? Now, when it comes to a lot of you that are studying anything, that are about to take a test or an exam or self-study even, right now, everything that you're studying is going to be very, very successful for you to integrate into your life and make more money, find more peace. Your materialistic desires are going to be well taken care of. And it's just keep going with your studies. Study hard, because you will be successful. And the more that you study, it's going to be very beneficial for you. Now, we can get into this. If you book a reading with me, we can get more in detail about this. But this is a general collective reading. So what I can tell you is, for anyone here that is watching, the more you study, the more farther ahead you're going to go in life. In all aspects, in all areas. So it doesn't even necessarily mean you have to go to school. It means what do you love to do? Like for me, I've been studying tarot since I was like 10 years old. And so that's a study for me that is lifelong. I still study tarot till this day, 30 years later. And so study is something that is coming up for you guys a lot. And it's going to help you so much, benefit you so much. Read books, study terminologies that you need, study deities that you need, study, like if you're about to become a pharmacy technician, study the medications, whatever your field is, music, study notes, study high tone, low tone, whatever, whatever your field is, study, study, study. And it does not necessarily mean you have to go to school. Okay? Now, for a lot of you, you have a very, very bright looking future. But trust that your future, you're going to be very independent. And in your independence, you're going to find your spirituality. Okay? So you're going to integrate all of these things into your life around this full moon in Pisces. I am so sorry about my dogs. They're going insane. You see that? I'm so sorry. But I cannot control them, right? So another thing is study, study, study. Okay? But don't try to control another person, or don't try to control a situation with the things that you have studied. Don't be arrogant, because I feel like a lot of you, the more you learn, the more you get to see the world differently. And then when you engage with other people are not studying what you're studying, learning what you're learning. They don't know what you know. And so sometimes it could be frustrating or disheartening, or like you kind of look at other people like, damn, like I wish I could help you, and I wish you could understand what I know so that you could help yourself. But we cannot do that. So in this case, your control has to do with yourself, self-control. So for a lot of you, this could also mean a negative habit, or like an addiction, or just a negative behavior, negative pattern that you have been holding on to that controls you. And so it's now time to integrate that part of yourself out of your life. Okay, look at this right here. We have the Violet card, creating a balanced life. I want you guys to work with violet colors, purple colors, violet flowers. There's this need for you to balance, like integrating, balancing your self-control with your freedom, and your studying with relaxing. Balance all of these things, okay? You're also being asked to make a vision board. Make a vision board of the things that you want to accomplish. You want to pass this test? Put it on your vision board. Write it. I passed it. Write on a bay leaf. I passed this test with this grade or this number. And then you paste it on your vision board. And when you pass it, you take that bay leaf off and you burn it. There's a lot of ways that you can make vision boards. And I feel like my best way is to put everything in a notebook. I used to do it on a poster, like a big poster. But now what I do is I have this sketchbook and I just paste all my pictures, my goals, my visions, everything in there. So that's my vision board. What is it for you? I want you to create something that is your vision board. If you can, I would highly recommend you get like a purple notebook or a purple poster board and put all your visions on that. Okay? You're being asked to let Pisces full moon know what your goals and visions are, because it's just waiting for you. It's waiting for you to tell it. And Pisces is so much about our mind. Remember, our dreams, reflection, what we think, what we believe, everything mental. The next card we have here is Libra, balance. Balancing things in your life and integrating everything together so they balance and work together. So you're not burning yourself out in work, but you're not also burning yourself out in household duties, household chores, or kids, or you're giving too much of yourself to a friendship or a relationship. Whatever the case may be, it just seems like there needs to be a pulling back of energy in one aspect of your life and then giving a little bit more energy to another aspect of your life. So remember that around this Pisces full moon. We have the Star card. Star card is the Aquarius card. So, it has so much to do with water. And this is a card that's asking you to be a little bit more, have a little bit more faith in your ancestors, your hopes, your dreams, your wishes, because they will come true. This is a card of a wish being granted. So around this full moon in Pisces, a lot of you are going to be noticing that a wish is granted. But you're going to need to do a little bit more research, a little bit more study to maintain what you just manifested. Okay, whatever that may be for you. If you want, you can get it into more detail if you book a reading with me. But a lot of you, whatever you did manifest, we have the Nine of Pentacles where you're very on guard. You're very on guard with whatever you manifested, whatever you got. You are either clinging on too tight, you're hoarding it, or you're very, very overprotective and overbearing of it. And that's not okay, because what's needed here is for you to embrace it and engage with whatever you manifested and to be sharp with your tongue. The Queen of Swords is somebody that is very sharp with her mouth. Like, she stands up for herself. She doesn't take shit from anybody else. She's a warrior. She's a fighter. And I feel like what's needed here for you is to bring a little bit of that warrior, a little bit of that fiery energy out of you. And I just burped. So that's my throat chakra picking up on you guys' energy. Some of you need to get that bubble out of your throat and just speak your goddamn truth, okay? A lot of you guys are very, very independent, very self-sufficient, and you're very honest. And what's needed for you right now with this whole journey that you're going on with this Pisces full moon is to be a little bit more honest. Out loud. speak your honesty. Okay? Now, the next card that we have here, the last one, is love where you are. Use your sensitivity to know when to act. Sometimes we act out of aggressiveness, or we just react to a situation. We don't even think before we react. And that's not necessarily good, because the Queen of Swords, she knows what to say, when to say it, how to say it, because she takes a step back and she thinks about it. She studies it, observes, and then reacts accordingly. And that's her power. So connect your heart to your head when determining what you would like. Right now, I feel like either you're working solely just from your emotions, your heart space, or you're just working from your logic and just from your head space, and you ain't got no emotion there. So what is it for you? And how do you need to balance that out? Pisces full moon is going to come and show you and teach you and guide you. I want you guys to work with blue and green colors. Make your vision board. Do not try to control any situation. Just observe and study. Okay? And that's going to be your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will talk to you very, very soon. Bye. Pile number 2, everybody that picked the blue Hamsa. It seems like there is some kind of an energy here where you're going to have a lot of dreams lately. A lot of dreams, and also there's like a healing of a relationship. There's this reconciliation of some sort of relationship. But let's get more deeper into it. The first card that comes up is Garuda. And this is the bird that Vishnu would ride on. And this is the bird that gives Vishnu his wings. And Garuda is a deity with the head and the wings of an eagle and the body of a man. He's Vishnu's carrier, and Vishnu is Lakshmi's husband, the goddess of wealth. He provides safe travel, and he gives protection from snakes, from like untrustworthy people, from people who gossip about you, from people that are not genuine to you. So another thing that I want to talk about is when it comes to love. For a lot of you, the message here with this full moon in Pisces is there may be some difficulties in your relationship right now with love and regarding patience. But the message here is patience for you right now is required in this situation when it comes to your love life. Okay? And after some time, you are going to be with the soulmate that you need to be with, whether that's the person that you're with right now or somebody new is coming in. I don't know for sure because it's a collective reading, but that's what the messages are for love around this full moon in Pisces. When it comes to your money, money is going to be available to you very, very soon. But you have to put in some work, and you may find yourself in unexpected surplus of money around this full moon in Pisces. When it comes to a lot of you guys, when it comes to work and business and career and employment, there's a message to take time to study how you market yourself, how you present yourself, what kind of an impression are you making in your work and your career and your business. How are you presenting yourself? Because this is going to be very, very crucial in your success. If you work for others, you're more than likely to be working in your own business in about 2 years' time. Okay? If you're working for somebody else and you kind of want a little bit more independence, or you want to start your own business, I'm giving you 2 years' time. And I want you guys, I want you so badly to go and watch pile number 2. There's messages in there for you. When it comes to working with other people, there may be some difficulties and some challenges and like butting heads, but these will be resolved over time. Okay, so those are some messages for work, career, employment. Now, when it comes to a lot of you in your future, it's time to take yourself forward. And don't do it in an aggressive manner. Don't do it in a desperate manner. Just go with the flow and move yourself forward. Enjoy the positive changes because you will see them. They will come. And you need to embrace them. Okay? The next card that comes up is exhaustion. A lot of you guys might be just freaking exhausted, tired of working, just tired of working so hard. And Pisces full moon is coming to show you like how and where. Hold on one freaking second. Jesus Christ. My phone. Sorry. But right now it's teaching you how and where you need to fix the energies in your life so that you don't become burnt out and you don't become exhausted. This is mental exhaustion. This is like exhaustion of the mind, more so than the body. We have patience. Be patient. There are things that are coming to you, like the inheritance thing or like a surplus of money. It's coming. Be patient and keep your roads clear. Make sure that you're not exhausted and tired and mad and angry and upset and frustrated and worried, because these are low vibrational emotions and feelings. And when you are in these kinds of frequencies, these kinds of vibrations, then it's harder for blessings to come to you. So remember that, okay? The next card we have here is the Plum card. Overcome your challenges. There might be something going on in your life right now that is challenging and obstacles and just, hardship. And that's fine. I want you to work with light, okay? Lanterns, light, candles, night lights, LED lights, whatever. It's light. Keep your house lit. And also plum colors, red colors, burgundy colors. This is your root chakra to get you stabilized and rooted and your foundation being safe and secure. So work with these colors around this Pisces full moon. Light a plum colored, burgundy colored, red colored candle. Or change your bed sheets to plum, burgundy, red. These things are going to help your root chakra get activated. And this is going to help you in whatever challenges that you're facing right now. Okay? Take a bath. Around this full moon, it's Pisces. The full moon is in Pisces. Pisces is a water sign. Spend time near water. A pool, a bath, a swimming pool, a jacuzzi, the lake, the ocean. Dip your feet in some water. Get a pedicure. Something with water. Drink more water. Okay, and candles again, working with candles. It's going to help open your roads to where you want to go right now. With this full moon in Pisces, it's all about your mind and your mental. So whatever you put in your mind, in your mental space right now, whatever you work on, whatever you focus on and feed with your mind right now, it's going to grow. It's going to manifest. It's going to happen. Okay? Aquarius, be bold. I want you guys to be bold. What is in your vision? What is in your imagination for yourself? Be inventive. You have ideas. Use them. You have thoughts and beliefs and values. Stand behind these things. And eccentric. You guys are different. You guys are very different, and not everybody relates to you. Not everybody connects with you. You're different. Okay? And that's okay, because that's what's taking you further ahead in your life. Now we have the Ace of Cups, new ideas. Now, if you look at this cup, right? If you look at this cup right here, what is a mermaid or a fish or a sea god going to do with a cup? Nothing. Like, what are they going to do with the cup underneath the ocean, right? So in this case, what they did, they made something out of something that they could not use, something like out of nothing. And that's what you're doing. That's where you're headed. You're making something out of nothing. Remember that. Okay? If you have a brass or copper cup, I want you to offer it to your deities with some water or maybe some plants. Get creative with it. Do whatever you need to do in it. Maybe plant some seeds in it or put some crystals in it. Do something with a brass or copper cup on your altar around this full moon in Pisces. All right, and then we have here the Five of Wands. Five of Wands is telling me that some of you may have competition and rivalry. And this is a phase of your life where you are going through challenges and obstacles. But you're a good freaking sport and you do not like to lose. And you will take the challenge and you will fight back and you will win it. Point all of your fire, point all of your energy into this thing that you want. Whether it's a relationship, a job, a house, a car. What is it that you want? Reconcile with yourself, reconcile with the energies in your life that you need to reconcile with, and the full moon is going to help you do that. And you can push all this negative energy and evil eye away from you. Okay? Now the next card that we have here is change direction with ease. This is a time for change, shape-shifting, or your soul's evolution. It's a time to reconsider what you're wanting. And you may be in for a surprise. I do feel like there's a surprise coming in. Like something that's coming in. And I feel like it's abundance-wise, money-wise, where your paycheck increases or your abundance increases in some sort of way. And it's a change in your life because it kind of takes you out of your comfort zone. But it's also something that you wanted. Go with it. Go with the flow. Take your time. Relax. And go watch pile number 1. There's messages in there for you. All right. And pay attention to your dreams. It shows you a lot. And work with candles. Work with water. And make sure you're focused in where your attention and your energy is being fed. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll talk to you very, very soon. Pile number 3, everybody that picked the black Hamsa. Ooh, okay. So the Hamsa hand is a symbol of wealth and protection and good fortune and sending negative energy and evil eye back to the sender. So the fact that you picked the black one, there's 2 different messages that I'm getting from you guys here. It's one, you have made yourself extremely cold. And the second thing, it hurts. It hurts. But let's get into the reading. Pisces full moon is coming here to take all of this hurt and pain away. You don't need to be dealing with it and no more. The first card that comes up is Jagannath. And he's worshipped very widely in Hinduism and in Buddhism. And they grant very worldly powers. Okay? It's a very fiery, fierce, aggressive aspect of Shiva. And he's very mysterious, but he's also considered to be a god of love and compassion who can save you from over-reliance on materialistic possessions. Okay? Now, for a lot of you, the message that comes in for love is, when you have a partner, I want you to look at the spiritual side of this relationship and the devotional side of this relationship in this partner, so you can see if this will be a lasting relationship for you. Take more time with yourself. Take more time with this relationship before committing to it. Okay? When it comes to money and abundance and work and career and business, right now is the time for you to work on your current business rather than expanding or changing it. Don't change your employment. Don't change your career right now. Expand what you are already in, because there's still potential in there. A lot of your materialistic needs are going to be provided for very, very soon. Okay? What you need to do is release beliefs within yourself that you don't deserve abundance, that you don't deserve love, that you don't deserve whatever it is that you want to achieve. These thoughts do not belong in your head. And Jagannath is the Lord of the world. And he's coming to tell you these thoughts do not belong in your head. Okay? A lot of you, there's a message for you to start going more into your spiritual self so that you can get yourself released from this like cycle of curses, generational curses, hexes, evil eye, gossip, all this stuff. Somehow you're letting it penetrate your energy because you feed it. You look at it. You listen to it. You engage with it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay? Pisces full moon is saying, no, no, no. This is not the time to do that. Okay? Clearing the excess. You're entering a transitional phase and would benefit from clearing away excess clutter, which could be in your physical body or your physical space. Clutter in your body, like for me right now, I have an excess of mucus in my body. And that's because I have asthma. I got what did my doctor say? Post-nasal drip. I don't even know what the hell these were. But as soon as she told me and then she explained to me what these are and how it's affecting my body, I started to take care of it more and I felt better. So I cleared that excess from my body. And sometimes it's clutter. Like if there's hella dust in your house or cluttered hoarding, like your closet's really dirty or your purse or your wallet is just cluttered. It's not good energy. Clear these things. On this Pisces full moon, your mind will tell you what to clear. You'll get an inkling. Okay? Totality. Now, this card right here is telling me that you sometimes feel like you're hanging on by a goddamn thread. Like, there's people who have your back, but you're reaching out for someone else to have your back and they don't have it. Stop. That's one of the excess that you need to clear out. It's a person in your life that is not genuinely there for you, but you keep reaching out to them. Stop it. Okay? Lovers. This card has a few different meanings. First of all, this yantra in the middle, it's the Shri yantra. It's a Lakshmi yantra. And this card is asking you to pay attention to yourself. Do not neglect yourself and your body and your physicality, your home, your emotions, your spirituality. Do not neglect these things, because that's how your energy gets penetrated. And I feel like what I want to tell you is, if you have mirrors around your house, clean them. The way you look at yourself right now is very, very important. And you have to clear away the clutter of your mind when you look at yourself in your own eyes through the mirror. And for a lot of you, when it comes to lovers, I feel like somebody has your back, but you're looking for something else. And so pay attention to that. Think about that. Why is it? Why are you thinking about that? Why? Somebody already has your back, takes care of you, is everything you want, but why are you looking for something else? What is it that you're lacking? Build your confidence. Sometimes when we feel like we're lacking something in a relationship, any relationship, it might be that we're lacking those very things from our own self. Sometimes we want somebody to love us, be nice to us, treat us nice, make us feel good, right? But are you doing that for yourself? Because Hamsa here is asking, your heart has become so cold and isolated and closed off that you're not even doing these things for yourself, but you're expecting it from the other people in your relationship. You need to build your confidence. So what I'm going to say is for you to work with cyan colors, blue bed sheets, blue makeup, blue candles, blue foods. Work with these to calm your energy down so that you can think a little bit clearly about what you want, what you truly want. And I think you know what you want, but Pisces full moon is coming to tell you, you got to give it to yourself first. And then we have here dance. Get your body moving. Okay? Whether it's dancing, exercising, walking, whatever, however you get your body moving, get your body moving. I feel like a lot of you have become complacent and a little bit, I don't want to say lazy, but kind of just uninspired, unmotivated. Pisces full moon is coming to show you something different. A lot of you are going to be getting more inspired to work out or to get more active or to be more active with your lifestyle or to do something different. Change up your routine. All right. Then we have here the third eye. Intuition and expansion. Listen to what your body wants and grow it, expand it. Listen to what your soul wants, your brain is telling you, heart is telling you, your mind is telling you. What is it telling you? For me lately, it's been telling me to work a little bit harder. And I have to listen to that. But in order for me to work a little bit harder, because I do work from home, I need to get my stamina and my vitality up just a little bit more. So for me specifically, I'm thinking about getting like an elliptical machine or something because it's so freaking hot outside. You cannot take a walk out here. So I'm just thinking about doing something where I can get active in my own home. What is it for you? This is what my intuition tells me for where I am in my life. What is your intuition telling you for where you are in your life? You'll know it, but sometimes we just don't want to accept it. Sit with it for a little bit. See how you can work around it. See how you can incorporate that into your life. Or if you don't want to incorporate that, then look for another alternative. Okay? Third eye is always messages from our gods and our ancestors. The Wheel of Fortune. It's time to make a change. It's time to change something. It's time to get the wheels turning. It's been stagnant and stuck for a while. It's time to get shit moving. And what is that for you? How can you do that? How can you get these things moving? Only you know. And if you do need guidance, reach out to your ancestors, to your deities. For a lot of you, I feel like you work with darker energies. Like Shiva is a dark energy. Santa Muerte is a darker energy. Hecate is a darker energy. Elegba, darker energy. But it doesn't matter. They're still our guides. Whoever you need to work with them. They're ready and willing to show you and guide you to turn your wheels and to get your life moving in the direction that you need. Okay? And the last card that comes up for you is the Ten of Wands. A heavy burden. It's time to release some kind of a heavy burden that's making you feel cold and isolated and dark and unmotivated and uninspired. The wheels are turning. This Pisces full moon is bringing you something else. All right. Sorry, my phone just went off. But another thing with this card is if you really look at her, let me zoom you into her a little bit. Some people can see her as carrying a very, very big load, a very big burden, right? But what I see in this specific card, and every time I pull a card, I see something different. What I see is that, yeah, she has to carry something heavy, but maybe she's carrying all these sticks on her back to go make a nice home for herself, a nice little fort for herself, a safety, a stability, foundation for herself. So for a little while, she'll carry that burden, but what she makes out of it, nobody can touch. I feel like your energy is very much like that, where you want something, you're kind of arrogant, you're very stubborn, and you're very like, I'm gonna do this, but I just don't know how. You'll do it. You're carrying this for a reason. and it's not for long. And what you're going to get out of it, nobody can touch. This is a general reading, so I cannot pick up on everybody's energy detailed. But if you do want a reading from me, go ahead and email me at my email down below, or you can purchase a reading on my Etsy shop. But yeah, this is not for long. And what I see is you're carrying this for a reason. You say, like, you're becoming a doctor. You have so many things to study and learn, right? But at the end, you're a fucking doctor, right? So, or like, you know, when you're buying a house or you're building a house, sometimes it's hard. Like, you gotta look at the plans and the city and the permits and what goes where and the piping and the plumbing and all that stuff, right? It's a burden, right? Sometimes it's stressful. But at the end, what do you get? Your dream house. Or sometimes if you're studying for a course, you gotta study. It's gonna be a little bit hard because you're gonna have to take time out to read and study and learn and all that stuff. Memorize. But at the end, what do you get? Money, a job, career, stability. So what I see in this card is something that you're carrying right now, but in the end, nobody's gonna touch you. All right? I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you very, very soon.